Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Boys Post 1975, and welcome to a random vlog. It's not really so much a random vlog like I've been doing since I brought back, vlogging to this channel on a very frequent basis, basically every Wednesday. This isn't about games or anything like that, or pop culture or nostalgia. This is a kind of a channel update. Now, this isn't a bad thing or anything like that, This is a very, very good thing for me, very good thing for me. But it is also a big deal for me as well, massive deal, particularly in my routine. And I know some people will be saying like, well, why are you making such a big deal about it? Why are you telling us this thing? Well, a couple of reasons. One, I'm exceedingly happy about this. I'm over the moon, and the reason I'm talking about this is it's finally kind of sunk in, because it's been kind of going on for a few weeks now, and I kind of knew that, well, you read the title, that this job was mine. But I got a phone call from the hiring department, the HR, I guess, HR hiring, of this company yesterday, to confirm things, officially, announce that I have this job, confirm that documentation is being drawn up, contracts and stuff like that. Don't have a start date as of yet. I mean, basically, normal viewing, regular broadcast, if you will continue for at least a few weeks on this channel, because once I've, got a start date, then obviously I still have to go through, honouring my, can't think of the word, having a brain fart, just got home from work, which will be an entirely different routine for me because of this job. It won't be in the mornings. I will have to give my notice in at my current job. Now, why do I want to talk about this? Well, the reason is definitely, hopefully only for the short term, going to have a knock-on effect on what content I can produce. And I understand, because there's some people being like, oh, whoopee fucking do. I understand that I'm a tiny little, unpolished YouTube channel in the corner of the tinterwebs. But the thing is, I have quite a loyal, audience. And the thing is, if people take time to watch me, then I feel I should explain to them that, things might be a little bit different, or I don't know if I go as far as to say difficult for me, but I'm going to touch upon a few things, at least in the immediate future, as I kind of find my feet in a new position, and work in a completely different spectrum when it comes to time of the day than what I'm used to. I'm not going to go into what I do, and I'm not going to go into what I'm going to do. I'll touch on what companies and stuff like that, because I think you should keep a healthy divide between, I'm a YouTube channel, you watch me for things on video games, pop culture and stuff like that. Don't really need to go into, extreme facets of people's lives and stuff like that. I mean, I've kind of touched upon it before in, Can I Be Honest vlogs, which is, I will go there sometimes, but when it comes to work, I don't, if you're generally happy in what you do, don't really think you need to go there. But basically, for the last 15 years, I have worked nights, because I like working nights. But kind of this new job means I knew that I couldn't do this forever. And when you get offered something with real potential, real growth, better financial benefits, it's not necessarily about those. It's about the fact that it's essentially, it could be career. I will be given, taught new skill sets, qualifications, things like that. I can progress. I can progress on and upwards if I'm willing to put the work in, which I am do. I am do. Not if I talk like that, I won't. Whereas obviously where I am right now, which pays pretty decently because I get a premium rate for working nights, that sort of shit doesn't happen. However, I've become completely comfortable in my ways with working nights. It's extremely local. I can guarantee I'm home by a certain time. It affords me lots of time to make videos because I love doing this, and that's why I want to talk to you, because if you take the time to watch me, I want to, let you know what's going on. So yeah, I mean, I primarily do gameplay videos. I do a Fat Friday video. That might suffer for a bit. I'm sure that'll make a great many people happy, who I've had so many comments on that, which is, hey, I didn't subscribe for this. And it's like, more games please, to which I've always just said, it's one video a week with at least 5 other videos a week that are game related, and you can't skip over that video without feeling the need to tell me. I've never understood that, I believe the word is entitlement. But anyway, but also there are quite a lot of people who do like it, and the thing is, I really, really, really like it. It's just, believe it or not, even with my low level of production, those videos are quite time consuming. But also, because you work night shifts and detrimental effects it has on your body, this is something else where I am happy to go over the days. You get my days off. My weekend essentially is 3 days, which allows me to do a Fat Friday on a Friday. Allows me to make gameplay videos. To be fair, they won't really be affected because they're so easy to make, so quick and easy, and I love doing them, and I can still convey my thoughts and feelings on other subjects and stuff like that during these sort of gameplay videos. And I have so many unlisted ones of them, but essentially vlogs, system overviews. Haven't done one of those in a while. I do have a new system to do an overview of. In fact, I have 2. Fat Fridays will be affected because obviously now I won't be working nights. I'll be working the daytime. I'm essentially it's going to be a warehouse position with being trained up to be an engineer of sorts for for the actual products that they sell and stuff like that. A recovery engineer for these, but also eventually ending up to be a qualified full engineer in the field of what they do. So lot of learning. Really quite looking forward to it. Not gonna lie, some suffer some anxiety. I'm a little bit pensive, but the thing is, you got to deal with this. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. But also it means that I have to be flexible during this learning process. I'm no longer literally on my doorstep. I have to go not necessarily over the other side of Bristol, of my hometown, but considering to where I drive now, it's a little bit further away. I'd say it's about 25 miles, maybe a round trip of 50 miles. And into that you have to factor obviously traffic. So that's one thing about working nights, is I haven't had to deal with rush hour in 15 years. And that's a good thing. But obviously, needs must, because that's where this place is. And I'm super, you have no idea how excited I was when, it finally sunk in yesterday when I got this phone call for this job. And obviously, as much as I enjoy, YouTube as a hobby, and because that's what it is, I just do it because I love it. There's no grift or anything like that. Hence the fact that I have a series of videos called Fat Friday. Because why would I do that if I was all about making money and shit like that? Because quite a lot of people out there are just all for the fucking grift, and it's purely a hobby for me. But I do enjoy the fact that I can put up a reasonable amount of content a week because of the feedback I get and stuff like that. I love answering comments and shit like that. And friends I've made through this, and the regular people who I see in my comment section. So obviously I don't have a set time. Will I be doing 8 to 4? Will I be doing 7 to 3? It will be dependent upon what I need to learn that day, who will be teaching me, who I will be necessarily going out with and stuff like that into the field and things like this. So basically I don't have a set routine when I start this job. I don't have a set routine. I don't know. I'm probably going to be hammered. I'm going to be knackered when I get home from this, because it is quite a physical job as well. I mean, my job now is reasonably physical, but the point is, it's going to affect normal viewing on this channel for a little bit, at least till I find my comfort zone, at least until I find a routine. And the thing is, this has to take priority because this is work. And like I said, I'll get into this, get out of this only what I put into this. So I got to take it very seriously because it has the potential to be very, very rewarding, and like I said, qualifications and shit like that. So this is a big deal. I knew I had to change my, job path, career path. I'm basically behaving like an adult for the first time in a long time, and not just because of the financial benefits, but because of, more the security and what it can offer me skill set wise, qualification wise and stuff like that. So I have to take this very seriously. If it impacts his channel for a little bit, that's it. Sorry, that's what's got to happen. Because, like I said, I love this channel, I love this hobby, but there are times in your life. This might make it sound a little bit more sort of pensively serious than it actually is, but it is kind of serious. Hopefully that comes across. But yeah, there's times in your life where you have to play the adult card, and you can't pass up an opportunity. So if your hobbies have to take a back seat, they have to take a back seat. So the reason I'm telling you this is, if people tune in for certain stuff, hopefully, well, they've missed this video. That's completely and utterly irrelevant. So never mind. Then they'll understand that, yeah, it's I've got to get used to things, find a groove again, find a balance, if you will. Because the thing is, like I said, this is a hobby. It is kind of a big deal of, and a big chunk of my spare time because I love it so. But we got to make sure. And I've been in a job where it's been incredibly comfortable, where I can devote more time to the hobby. Well, not more in the fact of how long I'm there, but hours a day just making stuff, because I love just making stuff. So basically, gaming videos, they're not going anywhere. Got loads of those, absolutely loads of those unlisted, just like making them, like showing people more so the old games that I had as a kid, with a little bit of commentary over the top. Maybe you find it interesting, maybe you find a little bit of educational, maybe I talk a massive amount of bollocks in it. Maybe I should get a white stick. Hey, the shirt's a giveaway for that one, if someone wants to work out the quote. Just saying, no one's got that one yet. But vlogs, they can be quite time consuming, because they may seem like half an hour here or there or whatever, but you just go off and stuff like that. I don't know what time I'll come home. I don't know how much time I've got. I don't know if I even want to make a video at that point, because one, I am committed to carry on a weekly Wednesday vlog, because the fact that I've started doing it again and been doing it for a while now, really enjoyed it and really realised should have been doing more vlogs for a long time. You just kind of get a little bit lazy and a little bit complacent. And as for Fat Friday, I'm going to be working Fridays. Not really an issue, but like I said, time consuming. So I think Fat Friday, again, I'm sure a great many people out there will be completely happy and over the moon with that. But tough shit, I'm still going to make them somehow. They just won't be as frequent, apart from when I get holidays or stuff like that. So, I've been doing those for 3 years. Be 4 years next, February. But do you know what? If that has to take a back burner, again, they are my favourite video to make. So, kind of been a bit all over, the shop here. But it is a channel update, which says basically, while my immediate future, when I say maybe 3 weeks, can't see it being a month, I can just carry on as I am. If you tune in and things be a little bit kind of different there, hang on a minute, where's this vlog, where's Fat Friday? Oh, there aren't as many gameplays or stuff like that, what's going on? Still here. Again, I'm appreciative that I have an audience, so I think you should let people know what's going on, because they take the time to watch you. So, at least be upfront and honest. Like I said, this isn't a big, bad, negative, life-changing moment. This is fucking brilliant for me, but it's a massive change in what I do. Obviously, a massive change in the hours I do, and the fact that I'll be going from nights to days. I'll be a day walker, no longer a day sleeper. Quite looking forward to that, actually, after the last 2 years and having tried to sleep between 30 and 40 degrees, to be fair. Quite interested to see how it is, to live amongst the daytime folk. But yeah, it is a big deal for me, and I wanted to share the news anyway, because I've got a new job, and it's a good job. It has a great amount of potential. It is financially far more rewarding than what I do, but what I can learn, what I can get out of it, that's the big deal here. The fact that it's an engineering role. It starts off as a warehouse position, but it goes into an engineering role, and as much as you want to put in, you will essentially be rewarded, and it's got a pension and stuff like that. Not the workplace pension, a good one, so shit like that. So I had to. I wanted this job. I found out about it and went for it and stuff like that. I had a little bit of help along the way, but yeah, like I said, at times in your life you have to play the adult card. You can be completely comfortable and stuff like that, and financially reasonably comfortable and stuff like that. But if you can see a chance to better yourself, then, and I wouldn't say I was in a rut, because I'm not, because I've been completely fine with this, but if you genuinely can see a chance to better yourself, then regardless of the immediate impact it has on other things such as hobbies, and this for me, YouTube, because I love YouTube, that's why I'm telling people this, then you have to take it. So yeah, things are going to be up and down for a little bit in a couple of weeks, maybe no more than a month, and I just hope everyone bears with me, because I am genuinely really really excited about this, and like I said, it's going to be a big change for me, and hopefully a very good and rewarding. That's anxiety that makes you do that. You shouldn't have to do that. Touch wood. Very, very rewarding change. But also, I don't want, I want people to know that I'm not going anywhere. You know, whether this channel takes a hit or not, there'll be something knocking around on it new every week, guaranteed. And just it might be gameplays for a bit. Hopefully that makes perfect sense. I have, even when I try and be concise and give an update video, kind of gets away from me. But yeah, so basically, new job. Got to find my groove. Things are going to change. Very excited, and you'll stick around. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.